stayed on the porch till the streetlights flickered on, tracing the spot on the gravel where you're gone. You didn't turn back, not even for a breath. The silence between us felt heavy as death. I watched your jacket catch a gust of the breeze while I was left shaking and weak in the knees. There was no shouting, no crashing of glass, just the sound of the minutes as they started to pass. You stepped off the curb and you looked at your watch like my heart was a burden. You were ready to drop. The tail lights faded into a blur of deep red, leaving behind every word we left unsaid. It wasn't the goodbye that broke me in two. It wasn't the I'm sorry or the looking for something new. It was the rhythm of your shoes on the street, the steady cold sound of a final retreat. So casual, so quiet, so easy to stay. That's what kills me, the way you walked away. Now I study the pavement like it's a map of my soul, trying to find where the pieces took control. Did your heels feel lighter with every few feet? Did you feel the freedom, or did you feel the defeat? Because I'm still standing right here on the line where you were still ours, and before you were mine. You didn't stumble, you didn't trip, you didn't even tighten your grip. You just drifted like smoke from a fire gone out, leaving me here in the wreckage of doubt. I was screaming inside, but I didn't say a word. I'm not even sure if my heartbeat was heard. It wasn't the goodbye that broke me in two. It wasn't the I'm sorry or the looking for something new. It was the rhythm of your shoes on the street, the steady cold sound of a final retreat. So casual, so quiet, so easy to stay. That's what kills me, the way you walked away. The sidewalk is empty, the air is so thin. I'm waiting for the leaving to finally sink in. Step, step, gone. I caught a glimpse of a stranger in the hallway glass. Someone with tired eyes glass and a heart of lead. I tried to say hello, but the moment passed with all the heavy words we never said. The coffee's gone cold in my favorite cup. The books on the shelf are gathering dust. I'm looking for the me I used to know, but I'm buried under layers of letting you go. I used to laugh until my chest would ache. I used to see the color in the gray, but piece by piece I started to break until the best of me just drifted away. I wear your old sweater to keep out the chill, but it smells like a ghost and it's haunting me still. It's not just that you're gone from the room, it's that you took the light and you left the gloom. I'm a map with no lines, a clock with no hands. I'm a house built on nothing but shifting sands. And I'm scared to look in the mirror, because the ghost is getting clearer. I don't recognize the voice when I speak. I don't know why my knees feel so weak. I'm a shadow of a man, a fragment of a core. I'm not myself anymore. No, I'm not myself anymore. Where did the fire go? Where did the spark fly? Did it leave with your hello or stay for the goodbye? I'm searching through closets and drawers in the dark, trying to find just one single spark of the person I was before you were us, before everything turned into ashes and rust. Yeah, I'm scared to look in the mirror, because the ghost is getting clearer. I don't recognize the voice when I speak. I don't know why my knees feel so weak. I'm a shadow of a man, a fragment of a core. I'm not myself anymore. I'm not myself anymore. Maybe I'll find him again someday. Maybe he's just a long way away. But for now, I'll just sit on the floor and accept that I'm not myself anymore. The sun hit the floor at 9:15. I stayed under the covers, drawing a line between the world out there and the ghost in here. Watching the dust motes dance in my tears, I reach for my phone to tell you a joke. Then I remember the silence is the only thing that spoke. I put on the sweater that still smells like your skin, a beautiful cage for the state that I'm in. The kettle is whistling a lonely old tune while I stare at the shadows in the middle of the noon. People keep asking, how are you doing lately? I just smile like a statue and tell them I'm greatly. But it's just another bad day, another long night, another internal war that I'm too tired to fight. It's just another sunrise I wish I could skip, another memory of you that's starting to slip. They say time is a healer, but time is just slow when you're stuck in the stand already gone. Yeah, it's just another bad day. I went for a walk just to feel my own feet, but I saw your car parked on a different street. My heart did that thing where it forgets how to beat. Then it settled back down in a steady defeat. It's funny how a street sign or a certain shade of green can pull the trigger on a heart that's trying to be clean. I'm waiting for the day when your name doesn't sting, when I don't hear your voice in every damn thing. That today's a night day and tomorrow looks gray. I'm just learning to rev in this hurricane spray. But it's just another bad day, another long night, another internal war that I'm too tired to fight. It's just another sunrise I wish I could skip, another memory of you that's starting to slip. They say time is a healer, but time is just slow when you're stuck in the stand already gone. It's okay, it's just another bad day. Tomorrow might be better, or it might be the same. Just another bad day. The calendar says it's a brand new year, but the air in this room is old. I'm still breathing in the ghost of you, and the coffee's gone bitter and cold. I watch the neighbors mow the grass, I watch the seasons change their skin, but I'm a statue behind the glass, waiting for the life to begin again. My friends all say I'm doing well, because I've learned learned how to fake in a smile. I've walked 1,000 miles in place just to stay in your shadow a while. The clock on the wall is a heartless thing. It ticks while I'm standing still, trying to find the strength to climb the ghost of our favorite hill. The world is a blur through a speeding train, and I'm the one left on the track. Everyone's chasing the sun through the rain, while I'm only looking back. I bought new sheets for the unmade bed, but they don't smell like your skin. I've memorized everything you ever said, so I can play it all back again. They tell me that time is a healing hand, but time feels more like a wave, like trying to run through the desert sand to reach a locked up gate. How do I leave when my roots are deep? How do I wake when I'm fast asleep? I'm tired of being a monument to a love that's already spent. I'm tired of drifting, but I'm scared to land. I'm moving on without moving at all. I'm walking through doors into empty halls. My feet take the steps, but my heart won't follow. Every tomorrow feels jagged and hollow. On a ship in a bottle, a bird in a cage, stuck on the lines of a finished page. Yeah, I'm moving on without moving an inch from you. Let's relate it, stay in place. New day, old ghost, same old face. I'm moving on. I'm moving The coffee's cold, house is way too quiet. I'm still cooking dinner just for two. bought your favorite brand of tea this morning. Old habits are the hardest things to lose. The clock is ticking louder than it used to. Every second feels like pulling weight. I'm staring at the space where you would stand by the chip blue paint beside the garden gate. They say that time is a healer, that the edges blur to gray, but I'm still living in the color of the day you walked away. Yeah. Moving on is hard to do when every road I take leads back to you. I'm trying to untie the knots we made, but I'm shivering here beneath the shade of a ghost I can't outrun, a love I can't undo. God, moving on is so hard to do. I saw your sweater in the bottom drawer. It still holds the scent of June and rain. I tried to throw it out a dozen times, but I can't bear to lose a single spark of pain. Because if the hurt goes, then you're really gone, and I'm not ready for the emptiness. I'd rather drown in memories of your light than walk alone in this cold and quiet mess. Oh, moving on is hard to do when every road I take leads back to you. I'm trying to untie the knots we made, but I'm shivering here beneath the shade of a ghost I can't outrun, a love I can't undo. God, moving on is so hard to do. One foot in front of the other, that's what everybody says. But how do I move forward when my heart is looking back instead? How do I say was instead of is? Moving on is hard to do when I'm still searching for a trace of you. I've memorized the map of how we failed, but I'm still waiting for the ship that sailed, of a ghost I can't outrun, a love I can't undo. God, moving on is so hard to do. Maybe tomorrow I'll breathe again. Maybe tomorrow the rain will end. But for tonight, I'm still stuck here. Moving on is just too hard to do. but I can't find the heat. The frost is creeping upward from the carpet to my feet. The tea has gone bitter, the house is standing still. I'm shivering in shadows on this lonely frozen hill. You were the summer, you were the golden light, the one who kept the winter from the middle of the night. Now the embers are gray and the wood is turning black, and I'm calling out a name that never calls me back. The windows are blurring with a silver haze. I'm lost in the fog of our yesterday's blaze. So cold without your fire. I remember the kitchen and the way the morning glowed before the ice settled on this long and empty road. Your laughter was a heart, your touch was a spark that could light up the corners of the deepest, heaviest dark. Now I'm blowing on my hands, trying to catch a breath in a silence that feels like a small kind of death. The wood pile is empty and the chimney is dry. So cold without your fire. I'd burn every memory just to feel a little spark to keep from disappearing in the winter and the dark. I'd set the world on fire just to see you standing there with the light of the flames dancing in your hair. But the match won't strike, and the wood is dim. The heart is cold now. The light is gone. I'm just a shadow leaning on the dawn. So I used to wake up to the gold on the wall, back when I felt 10 feet tall. The kitchen was warm and the coffee was sweet, and now I'm just tracing the code on the sheet. I look at the sky, but the blue has turned gray since the moment you decided you couldn't stay. I tried to light candles to mimic the glow, but shadows are all that I have left to show. The garden is dying, the roses are black. They're waiting for light that isn't coming back. I'm shivering here in the middle of June, chasing the ghost of a midsummer afternoon. Because you took the sun away when you walked out the door. Now I don't know what the light is for. The stars are just holes in a velvet sky, and I'm just a traveler whose well has run dry. You were the morning, the heat and the blaze. Now I'm just lost in a permanent haze. Yeah, you took the sun away. I went to the beach where we buried our feet, but the water is freezing and the air is like sleet. I watched the horizon for a flicker of red, but it's just a bruised you get tired of the forever stuff? You carry the lamp, you carry the flame. Now even the daylight feels like a shame. I'm reaching out, but my hands are just cold. I'm writing a story that's already been told. Because you took the sun away when you walked out the door. Now I don't know what the light is for. The stars are just holes in a velvet sky, and I'm just a traveler whose well has run dry. You were the morning, the heat and the blaze. Now I'm just lost in a permanent haze. Yeah, you took the sun away. It's getting dark and the fire is out. I'm learning to live with the cold and the doubt. The moon is alive and the clouds are my home. Since you took the sun and left me alone. I'm picking up the pieces on the hardwood floor. Edges so sharp I can't touch them anymore. We used to be a window, clear and wide. Now we're just the glass where the shadows hide. I tried to glue the memories back in place, but I can't find the lines of your smiling face. The glue doesn't hold when the heart is cold, and the stories we wrote have all been told. There's a hairline fracture in every word, the loudest silence I've ever heard. I'm holding my breath in this empty room, waiting for flowers that'll never bloom. But I'm tired of trying to mend the seams of these tattered clothes and these hollow dreams. Some things don't bend, they just snap in two, and I think that's what happened to me and you. 'Cause we're too broken to fix, too far gone to save, just two tired souls behaving brave. You can't heal a vase that's turned to dust. You can't shine with hope, but I've reached the very end of my rope. You're looking for the person I used to be, but she's buried under wreck-it-me. It's not that I don't love you or don't care, it's just that there's nothing left to repair. Let the cracks stay open, let the light leak out. There's no use in screaming, no use to shout. A mirror in 1,000 bits on the ground can't show you the beauty you thought you'd found. Let it go, let it crumble, let it fall, 'cause we're too broken to fix, too far gone to save, just too tired souls behaving play. You can't heal a vice that's turned to dust. You can't shine the gold that's turned rust. We're staring at the wreckage hand in hand, knowing we're built on shifting sand. Sometimes sorry is just a bridge too thin to carry the weight of the state we're in. Too broken, too hollow. Leave the pieces where they lie. Don't try to fix it tonight. Just say goodbye. I saw you standing on the corner, Fifth and Main, the same old coat, the same way you shield your eyes from rain. I almost called your name, the word was on my tongue, a ghost of a habit from when we were wild and young. But I saw the way you looked right through the crowd, like I was just a shadow or a passing summer cloud. I know the mold on your shoulder, the way you take your coffee black, but I don't know the person who isn't looking back. It's a violent kind of quiet, the space between our lives, a million shared secrets, now buried under ice. I used to know your fears, the dreams you kept for late at night. Now I don't even know if you still sleep with a hall light. Your phone number is a fossil in the pocket of my mind, a relic of a kingdom that we had the same memories, but we hold them in different rooms. And I'm just a guest in a house of fading blooms. How does a forever turn into who are you? How does a heart forget the things it used to do? We're walking the same pavement, breathing the same air, but there's an ocean of silence in the empty stare we shared. Oh, we're just strangers now, with a history book of us turning into shadows, turning into dust. I know your middle name and the way you used to laugh, but I'm just a stranger looking at a broken photograph. Two different worlds on a collisionless track, giving up the pieces that we'll never get back. It's a long way down from the heights of me and you to I think I used to know you. We're just strangers now. I wondered for a second if I should stop and say hello, but what do you say to a person you used to know? Do I ask about your mother? Do I ask about your dog? Or do we just stand there lost in a heavy, awkward fog? The intimacy is gone, but the data still remains. I'm a library of you, bound in heavy iron chains, but the doors are all locked and the lights are all turned out, and stranger is the only word I have left to shout. You're a book I've already read, but the ending's been changed. You're a familiar man, but the streets have been rearranged. We're not enemies, we're not friends, we're not even has-beens. We're just two people passing in a world of might-have-beens. And that's the saddest part of the goodbye we said. It's not that you're gone, it's that the you I knew is dead. You're a book I've already read, but the ending's been changed. You're a familiar man, but the streets have been rearranged. We're not enemies, we're not friends, we're not even has-beens. We're just two people passing in a world of might-have-beens. And that's the saddest part of the goodbye we said. It's not that you're gone, it's that the you I knew is dead. Oh, we're just strangers now, with a history book of us turning into shadows, turning into dust. I know your middle name and the way you used to laugh, but I'm just a stranger looking at a broken photograph. We're two different random scars, I watch you walk away. Under the same cold stars, I don't know you anymore, and you don't know me. Just a face in the crowd is all we'll ever be. Sitting at the table where the sunlight used to play, watching shadows stretch across the places where you'd stay. I checked my phone 1,000 times, just looking for a sign, but the screen is dark and silent, like this heavy heart of mine. You used to call just to say the sky was looking blue. Now I'm lucky if I get a fine or busy speak to you. The silence isn't peaceful, it's a wall I can't climb o'er, and it's whispering the truth I've been trying to ignore. I saw you posted pictures, laughing loud and feeling free, in a world that seems to function perfectly without me. I used to be the first one that you tell about your day. Now I'm just a name you mention when there's nothing left to say. I'm a book left on the nightstand with a layer of thin dust, a memory of a person that you used to deeply trust. You're moving at a gallop while I'm tethered to the floor, realizing that I'm just a chore you don't have time for anymore. It wasn't an explosion, it wasn't a big fight, it was just a slow dimming of a once blinding light. It's the way you look at your watch when I start to speak. It's the way your love you sounds so tired and so weak. I'm not your priority anymore, I'm just a maybe on your list, a ghost of a feeling that you wouldn't even miss. I'm a later or a someday, I'm the if I have the time, I'm the valley you forgot while you were looking for the climb. I used to be the air you breathe, the ground beneath your feet. Now I'm just a stranger that you're not prepared to meet. The door is slightly open, but you're halfway through the door, and I'm not your priority anymore. I tried to make me smaller just to fit into the gaps between your work, your friends, and all your social maps. I waited for the leftovers of the love you had to give, but that's a starving kind of way for a soul to have to live. I'm worth a how are you? It doesn't feel like a demand. a heart that doesn't feel like it's slipping through your hand. But the more I reach for you, the more you seem to stray into a life where I am just in the way. Is this how it ends? Not with a scream, but a sigh, with me becoming a footnote in the story of your life. I'm tired of being the anchor when you wanna be the sail. I'm tired of being the one hurt, always meant to fail. I deserve to be the always, or reserve to be the now. But I'm just a broken promise and a forgotten vow. I'm letting go of the maybe. I'm walking out of the if. I'd rather be alone than a shadow on your cliff. You've got your world, and I got my pride, and there's no room for me on the other side. No, not anymore. Kettle whistles to an empty room. The sunlight's tracing shadows on the floor. I still bought the coffee that you liked today. Before I remembered you don't live here anymore. The silence has a weight I never knew. A heavy coat I'm forced to wear alone. The clock is ticking louder than my heartbeat now. In a house that's gone back to being just a stone. And I'm learning what it means to breathe. I'm learning. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there. The forever that we promised is a ghost in the hallway, a scent of your perfume trapped in the air. They say that time is a healer, but time is a thief, taking every tomorrow I thought I'd go through. Now I'm just a man standing in the wreckage of a life without you. I saw a car that looked just like your own. I almost called to ask if you were near. My thumb hovered right above your name. Then the winter in my chest brought back the fear. Your side of the bed is still perfectly pressed. The pillow hasn't moved an inch all week. I'm terrified to wash the sheets we shared, 'cause your memory is the only thing I keep. And I'm learning what it means to breathe underwater. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there. The forever standing in the wreckage of a life without you. And the world keeps spinning like nothing is wrong. The seasons are changing, the days are getting long, but I'm stuck in the moment you walked out the door, frozen in the less and the nevermore. How do I unlove the part of me that's you? But they look dim. The moon is just a cold and lonely view. I'm tired of trying to find a way to be a life without you. A life without you. We were a book with 1,000 pages, leather bound and worn at the seams. We spent our winters in golden stages and our summers building up dreams. But I'm looking at the shelf in the hallway, and the spine is starting to crack. I'm holding on to the always, but I can't bring the once upon a time back. I remember the way the light hit your hair, but I can't remember what you said. There's a ghost of a joke hanging in the air, but the punchline has fled from my head. I have the photos, I have the dates, I have the keys to the house we outgrew, but I'm standing alone at the garden gates, missing the parts that belong to you. Because a memory needs two hearts to keep it true. Now I'm just a witness with no one to talk to. The colors are fading, the edges are blurred. I'm losing the rhythm, I'm losing the word. I'm reading the lines, but the ink is faint, like an old master's canvas without any paint. I've got the wear and I've got the wind, but I'll never hear your side of remember. Then the night we got lost in the rain, or the name of that cafe in France. If I'm the only one left with the pain, does that mean it was all just a chance? You took the why and you took the how. You took the secrets we swore we'd keep, and I'm left with a heavy and silent now, in a hollow that's grown too deep. It's a library fire, it's a letter that's torn, it's the coldness of every single morning since you were born. How can I tell them who we used to be, when the we is just a lonely me? I was in the best parts of my own history. Oh, I'm reading the lines, but the ink is fade, like an old master's canvas without any paint. I've got the where and I've got the when, but I'll never hear your side of remember then. The chapters are missing, the ending is wrong. I'm singing the harmony to a ghost of a song. Half of the beauty, half of the dawn, half of the story is gone. The book is still open, but the ink has run dry. I'm staring at white space and wondering why. Half of the story is gone. The book is still open, but the ink has run dry. I'm staring at white space and wondering why. Half of the story is gone. The sun gave up at 4 o'clock today. The shadows stretched and pulled the light away. I watched the street lamps flicker to a glow, mapping out the places we used to go. The tea is cold, the book is on the floor. I'm listening for your key inside the door, but the calendar is lying. It says December's here, but it's felt like winter since you disappeared. They say the earth is tilting from the sun, that soon the darker hours will be done. but they don't see the way the darkness moves into the empty spaces, into the quiet groups. Your slippers by the radiator stay, waiting for a warmth that went away. I'm counting heartbeats just to pass the time, in a house where being lonely is the only crime. And it's the longest night of the year, and I'm the only one who's staying here, trying to stretch the memories till they break, trying to find the peace in this doorway. The moon is hanging frozen in the sky, like a silver tear that refuses to dry. Oh, I'm shivering, but it's not from the cold or the fear. It's just the longest night of the year. In the 3 a.m. silence, I hear you call my name, but I know it's just the wind playing a cruel game. The shadows on the ceiling look like your silhouette. How much longer until I can learn to forget? How much longer until the sun starts to rise and washes the ghost of you out of my eyes? Because it's the longest night of the year, and I'm the only one who's staying here, trying to stretch the memories till they break, trying to find the peace in this doorway. The moon is hanging frozen in the sky, like a silver tear that refuses to dry. Oh, I'm shivering, but it's not from the cold or the fear. It's just the longest night of the year. The clock strikes 4. The sky turns a bruised kind of blue. I survived the darkness, but I didn't survive you. The longest night is finally over, but the morning feels just as long. The piano plays a final, unresolved chord. The ticking of the clock continues for 5 seconds, then stops. Total silence. Found a box of photos in the attic light of a kid who didn't lie awake at night. The knees were scraped, but the heart was whole. No heavy secrets weighing down the soul. I miss the way the summer felt 1,000 years long, before I knew the lyrics to a heartbreak song. There's a shift in the colors of the things I'm seeing. The monsters under the bed all moved inside my head, and the once upon a times have all been said. I'm wearing a suit and I'm checking the time, but I'm still just a child who's afraid of the climb. Yeah, the sadness of growing up is a quiet kind of grief, like a tree in the autumn losing every single leaf. It's realizing the heroes are just people who are scared. It's looking for a hand that is no longer there. We're all just tall children playing pretend, waiting for a childhood that already had to end. I called my mother just to hear her voice. I wanted to ask her if I had a choice to go back to the kitchen and the smell of the rain. Before I knew the name of this specific pain, she said, honey, the garden has to bloom then fade, but I'm still mourning the shadow that the tall grass made. You don't notice it happening day by day until the forever just trickles away. You trade your wonder for a paycheck and a key, and you lock up the person you used to be. Yeah, the sadness of growing up is a quiet kind of grief, like a tree in the autumn losing every single leaf. It's realizing the heroes are just people who are scared. It's looking for a hand that is no longer there. We're all just tall children playing pretend, waiting for a childhood that already had to end. Goodbye to the bike left out in the drive. Goodbye to the feeling of being just alive. I'm moving on. I'm growing old. But God, it's getting cold. But God, it's getting cold. I told a friend I was doing fine, just to save us both the time. I put on a shirt that didn't smell like regret. Haven't checked my phone for your name just yet. The curtains are open, the bed is half made. I'm playing the part, I'm making the grade, but the sunlight feels heavy like it's mocking the floor where we danced to the silence just a lifetime before. I went to the market, I bought some fruit, I wore the shoes from my favorite suit. I smiled at a stranger, I paid for my tea. But I felt like a ghost that no one could see. The world is moving at a terrifying pace, while I'm still memorizing the lines of your face. I'm standing upright, I'm walking the line, but don't let my hello be a confident sign. Because the truth is a mountain I haven't yet climbed, and my heart is a watch that's no longer timed. I'm breathing, I'm eating, I'm finding my way, but don't look too close at the price that I paid. I'm a long way from okay, a long road from home, in a house full of echoes. I'm learning to roam. The bridge is behind me, the ashes are cold, but I'm still holding on to the stories we told. I'm not in the wreckage, I'm out of the sea, but the shore is still miles from the center of me. If you ask how I'm doing, I'll smile and say I'm getting there, slowly, but I'm a long way from okay. The nights are the hardest, they stretch out so wide. There's nowhere for a broken spirit to hide. I watch the shadows crawl up the wall, waiting for a phone that I know won't call. They say be patient, they say give it time, as if healing was easy, as if it's a rhyme. But time is a desert when you're thirsty for us, and my heart is an engine that's starting to rust. I'm not fine, I'm just here, I'm not better, I'm just clear, clear enough to see the distance I have left to go, clear enough to feel the weight of everything I know. It's a marathon of silence, it's a stadium of grief, and every small good day feels like a temporary thief. I'm a long but I'm a long way from okay. But I'm standing, and maybe that's enough for today. I found a photo in a box of old sweaters from a summer when the world was still in bloom. I was laughing at something you said behind the camera before the silence took up residence in this room. The person had a light behind his eyes, a way of looking at the stars without the why. He didn't know how heavy breath could be. God, I miss that version of me. I go to the market and I buy for one. I walk the dog along the path we used to run, but I move a little slower. I'm careful where I tread, like I'm carrying a fragile glass heart inside my head. I used to be the one who would dance in the rain. Now I'm just the one who's trying to hide the stain of a love that didn't go the way I planned, leaving nothing but the dust inside my head. The mirror tells a story I don't recognize. There's a different kind of hunger in these eyes. I'm a house with the lights off, waiting for a key, searching for the ghost of who I used to be. Because you didn't leave, you took the best parts away. You took the forever and left me the today. I'm a different version of me now, scarred and strange, a landscape rearranged by the wind and the change. I'm stronger maybe, but I'm colder for sure, like a locked room that used to have an open door. Oh, I'm a different version of me, and I don't know if I like who I see. My friends say I'm quiet, they say I've grown wise, but wisdom is just sadness in a clever disguise. I've learned how to smile without using my heart. I've learned how to keep the whole world apart. I don't take the risks, I don't fly quite as high. I've traded the maybe for a long tired sigh. If I met the old me on the street tonight, would he see the darkness? Would I see his light? Would he pity the man who let his fire go out? Or would I envy the boy who lived without doubt? Break me down, build me up, paint me a new shade. But I'll never go back to the man that we made. No, I'll never the man you loved, he's already gone. Just a different version, a different version of me. I watched you from the hallway light tonight, tracing the silhouette of who you used to be. And there's a color in your cheeks I haven't seen in years, and it hurts to know it wasn't put there by me. You're humming a tune that I don't recognize, a melody that doesn't sound like goodbye, but it sounds like living. And I'm just the ghost in your kitchen. I've been holding your hand so tight, I didn't notice your knuckles turning white. I thought I was your anchor, your steady ground, but I was just the weight that was keeping you drowned. And oh, it breaks my heart to see that you look better without me. Your eyes are wide, your breath is slow. You've got places that I'll never know. I'm the storm cloud, you're the morning sea. And God, you look so beautiful. You look better without me. I'm packing the silence into cardboard boxes, leaving the keys on the wood by the door. I used to think I was the missing piece, but the picture looks fuller than ever before. You're laughing at something on your phone, a sound so bright it feels like home, but it's a home I'm no longer allowed to haunt. I wanna be selfish, I wanna stay, I wanna take the light and turn it back to gray. But loving you means letting go of the string, watching you fly, even if I lose everything at a chapter you finished, a page that is torn. I'm the cold winter night, you're the first breath of morn. You don't have to carry my shadow anymore. Better without me, just better. We built this flame from a single spark to keep us warm, to light up the dark. And we fed it with promises, we fed it with pride, until it grew into a monster we couldn't hide. I've been standing here so long, my skin is turning red, numb to the warnings, ignoring what was said. But the heat is too much now, the smoke is in my lungs, and I'm tired of being burned by our silver tongues. I'm walking the fights through the dancing orange light. You look like a ghost in the middle of the night. The memories are embers glowing in the black, but the more I reach for them, the more I lose track. My shadow is stretching, pointing toward the trees, away from the heat that brought me to my knees. I'm shivering now, though the fire is still high, because I know what it means when we say goodbye. It's safer in the heat, or so I used to think. But I'm standing on the edge, standing on the brink. The warmth is a lie when the house is falling down, and I refuse to let this beautiful fever make me drown. I'm walking away from the fire tonight, leaving the glow and the flickering light. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be dark, but I can't stay here waiting for another spark. My heart is a cinder, my eyes are full of ice. I'm moving through the wreckage of our final crash. It hurts to leave the heat, but I know what I must do. I'm walking away from the fire, and I'm walking away from you. The first few steps are the hardest to take. I can hear the words snap, I can hear my heart break. The air hits my like a bucket of ice, a sudden reminder of the heavy, heavy price. I don't look back, though I wanna so bad to see the only version of us that we ever had. But the light is fading, the shadows are long, and I'm finding the rhythm of a brand new song. 1 mile out, and the glow is just a blur.
Coffee's cold, the house is too quiet. I'm still cooking dinner for two, caught in the habit of living a lie, of waking up next to you. The dust is settling on your favorite chair, and the silence is starting to scream. I'm reaching for hands that are no longer there, losing the edge of the dream. And I wonder if you're driving late, with the radio turned down low, thinking of things that we shouldn't have said, and places we used to go. I wish I could find the door to the day before the dark, to the summer night on the kitchen floor before we fell apart. I don't say the words that broke your grace, I'd stop the clock before the spark. If I could just find a way trace my footsteps back to the start. There's a ghost of us in the hallway, like a shadow that won't go away. I'm replaying the tape of our very last fight, trying to fix what I'd say. But the ink is dry and the pages are torn, and the map has been washed by the rain. I'm shivering here where it used to be warm, wrapped in the weight of the pain. I wish I could find the door to the day before the dark, to the summer night on the kitchen floor before we fell apart. I'd unsay the words that broke your grace. I'd stop the clock before the spark. If I could just find a way to trace my footsteps back to the start. Is it easier for you to breathe without my air, to walk a path that's brand new and pretend I was never there? Because I'm still standing at the gate while you're 1,000 miles away. The house is too quiet, the clock is too loud. I'm tracing the shadows of a disappearing cloud. I look in the mirror, but the glass is a blur. I'm looking for the person I was before. We were the coffee's cold and the hallway is long. I'm humming the ghost of a half-finished song. I forgot how to breathe without shaking with you. I forgot that my sky could be any shade but blue. Now the silence is heavy, a weight on my chest, but I'm learning to sit with this unwanted guest, and I'm finding myself again, piece by jagged piece, searching for the rhythm, praying for release. It's a long way back from the edge of your heart to the place where I am. where the oak trees are bare. I felt the first sting of the cold winter air. No hand in my pocket, no weight on my arm, just the sound of the world keeping me calm. I bought a new book that you'd probably hate. I'm staying out later, I'm not, and it's great, yeah. I'm finding myself again, piece by jagged piece, searching for the rhythm, praying for release. It's a long way back from the edge of your heart to the place where I end and the rest of me starts. It's messy and quiet, it's lonely and true. I'm finding the me that I lost inside the new. I'm not fine yet, but I'm finally here. The fog in the hallway is starting to clear. I'm unlearning the habit of loving your ghost. The parts of you I think I'm gonna miss the most are the parts of me I gave away. I'm finding myself again, piece by jagged piece, searching for the rhythm, finding my release. It's a long way back from the edge of your heart to the place where I end and the rest of me starts. It's messy and quiet, it's lonely and true. I'm finding the me that I lost inside you. Just me, just me again. The moon is hanging low above the pine trees. The clock is ticking louder than before. I didn't check the porch to see if you were there. I didn't listen for your key inside the door. The pillow's dry, the air is cold and steady. I reached for you but pulled my hand away. It's like my heart has finally grown weary of begging for the sun to start the day. past our old photo on the mantle. And for once I didn't have to turn it down. I didn't feel that suffocating pressure, like I was slowly lost and going to drown. The kitchen's quiet, no glass is breaking late, no whispered prayers for things to be okay. I think the fire finally burned to embers and let the smoke just drift and blow away. But the silence is a different kind of violence. It's heavy in a way I can't explain. I thought that when the tears stopped, I'd be happy, but I just feel the hollow, not the rain. It's the first night I didn't cry for you, the first time I didn't call your name, but looking in the mirror I'm a stranger, and nothing feels the same. I thought the end of weeping was a victory. I thought the hurt would finally set me free, but it's the first night I didn't cry, and it's the loneliest I'll ever be. Poured a drink and sat out on the hallway. The shadows didn't look like you tonight. I didn't try to find a hidden meaning in every flicker of the flickering light. My eyes are clear, but my vision is so blurry. My pulse is slow, but I'm still in a hurry to get to sleep before the morning light reminds me that I made it through the night. Is this what healing feels like? This empty, gray, and vast, nothing at all. I'm standing on the edge of a new season, and I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. I miss the pain because it felt like loving you. I miss the salt because it proved that we were true. Now I'm just a body in a quiet room, a flower waiting for a ghost to bloom. Yeah, it's the first night I didn't cry for you, the first time I didn't call your keys are on the counter, right where they belong. The house is full of echoes of a half-forgotten song. I watched you pack the boxes, I watched you tape the seams, I watched you walk away with half of all our dreams. The porch light is flickering like it's tired of the dark, searching for a fire where there's no longer a spark. I didn't think that ending had a physical weight until I felt the silence settle in behind the gate. There's a space in the closet where your coat used to hang, and the quiet's so heavy, it's like a physical pang. We've said goodbye 1,000 times just to make it through the night, but this one feels different, this one feels like flight. Just the static on the wire and the seeds we never sowed. The bridge is finally burning and the smoke is in my eyes. This is the final goodbye, the one that doesn't mend, the breaking of the circle, the beginning. Just a long, cold shadow fading out of sight. I'm letting go of the handle, I'm stepping off the track. This is the final goodbye, and there's no turning back. Sleep tonight, I wonder who you'll be when you're finally living in a world that's free of me. Will you keep the photographs or burn them in the yard? Is forgetting me easy, or is it breathing hard? Upon the glass, watching all the reasons why we couldn't make it past. I wanna scream waste, but the air won't leave my
there's no turning back. The door is locked, the light is out, the us is gone, and beyond a bite, flying home, so far